1.
Gypsy's
Wait,
asking
no,
for
2.
it. 2-all.
Nice work. Tire jam.
So we've played both these teams
We
this
have.
year several times. In fact, VDL twice in one day after each other at Quad Save the Queen. What do you think the differences is between these teams?
I think VDL certainly has a bit of size on their snipers.
Sydney in general is a little team. I think it costs so much to live in Sydney, we just eat less.
Yeah. We get grown smaller.
So we have 76 repercussions.
Wait. Going for a cut. That is repercussions. Poor cushions. And Micro has the power jam.
And is round the inside for that to find out what's going on.
You'll notice he's rocking some lovely shorts. I imagine to compensate for the heat. It's not really pants weather.
It's not, but in the middle of winter he wears thongs, yet he's chosen to wear shoes today.
Interesting.
It is. He's insane.
Perhaps some research at halftime and we can bring you an answer for that. And we're off.
So we have Blocktopusy taking the power jam here against a very strong Sydney wall.
They've cleared the inside, but not in time for their jammer to take it.
For Lobo Warrior or Tonya Harder to get on top of her again.
Harder going to the bin. Nice work by the snipers. That's the initial pass completed.
Brad Pitt is back on the track. She's put that panty in her hand and she's trying to sneak on through, but has found the floor.
It was very sneaky finding the floor. Oh, that looks like she is out. And called it. Not Brat.
Blocktopusy.
Blocktopusy called it.
So Blocktopusy kind of picking up 4 for that, which is a pretty good power jam kill from the sniper's part.
We've got a bit of fighting for the pivot line here. Levi Strides does not want to give it up.
I can't... Oh, there she is. Whoa, she is very far back.
And we have found this has been happening a lot this year. Fighting for the pivot line because blockers
she was
want the
not
front.
behind her, so there should be a sign of... Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just don't know.
And we've got head ref coming back to talk to the benchies, explaining a thing.
One of us could have gone in and found out what this was about, but
Next
I
time.
do feel like the Brad Pitt talk was necessary.
It was. Also, I'm a little bit worried about taking myself from cords. Just take out the entire commentary booth.
It's not really a booth. It's a table.
It's a table. It's a booth.
In your mind, it's a booth.
It is.
It's just me and you in the booth.
So we're about to start.
Back to the actual
The
derby. The score currently sitting at 34 to the Snipers, 32 to VDL. Snipers just clinging on. Oh, we have more waiting.
I believe some track repair.
Ah.
They're playing rough with the track.
I'm not keen on the red and white tape, to be honest. I prefer the industrial pink tape that we seem to use at SRDL. It stays down.
It does. I think the red and white's a little bit fragile.
Yeah.
And when you've got some pretty intense derby being played and people really working hard over those lines, it tears pretty quick.
Oh, my mum's got an Assassin's t-shirt on now. She didn't have one of those earlier. She's bought more merch.
And we're off. Brad Pitt on the outside for the lead. VDL coming in now to assist.
Oh, and a huge
Beautiful
hit on Low Blow Oriole from 928 Maleficent Mara.
Beautiful assist.
She went flying. And Brad Pitt calling it off, picking up
Hello.
1 point.
There's nothing like assisting your jammer by absolutely smacking another blocker down.
Yeah.
It's very satisfying.
Oh, so good. Oh, so we have
Ooh, tiny pack.
Snipers still with only 2 on the track. Track tacks.
Track tacks.
And we have Gypsy Danger up against Laser Station, Laceration, Laser, and
Gypsy's in the bin.
heading to the bin. I think she was past. I can't see everybody. There's too many people in the way now. Stocks, Levi Strides, and
Hoedown.
The actual Hoedown, not Sideshow Ho. They really did a really good penalty kill there.
Gypsy ending that with a laugh. Looked like she was coming in for a hug.
So considering that was a power jam for them, only 7 points picked up.
Very nice work by the Snipers pack.
However, that is a lead change. Snipers now have the advantage with 3 blockers on the track.
I like playing with 3.
3 is good. I always find when you have 4, you kind of think the 4th is actually going to do stuff, and then you will. She went down. Carry on, Brad Pitt.
There is.
That was a massive apex jump. She
landed that. I wasn't sure if she did, but
she just has to stick those wheels on the floor. But choosing to carry it on, really busting through.
Really got some nice speed built up. And I believe they'll have won that jam with 8 points to 4.
That was pretty high.
That was. She got some. She came in with speed and really.
It was one of those 2 feet.
Whee! Got some air. What's the basketball thing? She had hang time. I know all the words.
Sportsing.
Gypsy Danger jamming up against glasses. Help. Joe Dirt, that's it. One day I'll remember.
So, Gypsy Danger spinning around at the front, still trying to get...
knocked out at the front,
so
almost
sad. There. Being dragged all the way back by 7-6. I will find
38, VDL starting to build up a bit of a lead.
But from the beginning of this game, we can see that lead can quickly go down.
Very quickly.
So we have Cherry Bomb lining up on her own. Everybody's now moving away.
Rampage has called a timeout for the Snipers, gesturing at the ref. Just having a chat.
So with 12 minutes left in this period, we are kind of seeing a chop and change in the lead. VDL now taking a little bit of a stride.
I think the penalties look kind of much of a muchness between the two teams as far as numbers, but we did just see a few jammer penalties for Snipers.
So looking at the penalties, we have the people in picking them up at the moment, 375, who is Ginger Alley, has 4 for VDL. There are a couple on 3. The one with the most for the Snipers currently is Stocks, who has 3.
All right, so we have Hoedown taking the star for the Snipers up against Cherry.
Always so pretty, nice makeup.
I can't do that even when I'm not skating.
It's true.
Juicy see me.
How many brushes do you have in your makeup set?
I think I've got about 20. However, I used 0.
Okay.
They were given to me.
As opposed to the 36 that Moody has just purchased.
Yes, as an attempt to avoid studying Moody. We've got another, it looks like an official timeout, some discussion going on.
Yeah, Cherry
VD
on the screen.
On the feed. Beautiful faces.
It was kind of creepy, but let's, it
I
makes
hope-
me think of us.
It does. I hope they appear just in the corner of the feed. Faces slowly appearing in.
Hi.
Hi, viewers at home.
Oh, I have absolutely no idea what this long gap is about, but we seem to have Axiomaddon is getting the wavy hand gesture of let's carry this thing on. And we're off. So Cherry
nice
Bomb
little
did
stomp.
some sort of stompy defense move. It was, quite interesting. She's coming round, but it is hoedown for lead jammer.
She is very strong.
We have people heading to the box, and you just asked, and yes, Icy's heading to the box now.
Oh, Icy, I'm sorry. I did that to you.
It was your fault.
All right, Hoey's on her scoring pass. Pushing, and she's out.
She has the 4.
No, 5. That is a natural Grand Slam because Cherry is trapped in the pack.
Oh, we have 5 fingers now. We had 4 up until that point. I thought maybe she got a no pass, no penalty.
Come on, ref. Give us the old
We
high
want
five.
all the fingers. So Cherry is through
terrible
now.
hand gesture.
Hoedown picks up those points, ends the jam, and
That'll be
that
9.
is bringing the Snipers a little bit closer to catching up.
10-point game.
Ooh. No, it's 9.
Oh, no.
Maths.
They changed it when I wasn't looking. I didn't add that wrong. I just want everyone to know. I can maths.
So we have Laser Station Laceration.
What's another way to pronounce a name?
Patrice.
A real mispronunciation there.
So Micro Machine is through there on the outside. Laser Station having to dodge her own blocker behind her.
I think,
move those little legs, Micro.
She's coming up fast behind. Sniper's looking for a point at the
Trying
back.
for that
Call! Ah, no, they'll have given away 1 apiece. 2?
1.
Snipers 2.
1 each. Oh, Snipers
VDL 1.
got the 2.
Juicy and I, neither of us have fantastic eyesight, and looking for refs' fingers on the other side of the track, tricky. Juicy's eyesight's worse than mine though, so
I've got contacts in today.
Oh, okay, my eyesight today might be worse than Juicy's.
So it's very interesting that both the teams seem to be trying to get that front line, but it's VDL that's actually achieving it at the moment.
They do have the bench closest to the pivot line.
Which is weird because a year ago everyone was fighting for that back line and desperate to get that.
Nice work at the back by the Snipers to hold Joe Dirt. I remembered your name.
Brat Pitt through is now on her scoring pass. You are lead jammer. Oh, Brat Pitt through on the inside, only has 1 to pass.
Beautiful
5
work.
lovely points there for you, Brat Pitt.
It's lovely blocking work by Tonya Harder-Tush, who is very, very hard to stop. Ooh, what is that going to be?
That was a very interesting. She is gone for
I think that'll be a low block.
It looks like a low block here. So Brat Pitt in the box. So this is going to be a 2-minute jam. Joe
That's nice
Dirt
work by
running
Joe
free.
Dirt. She blocked Brad Pitt, I believe, and forced Brad Pitt to commit a penalty.
I love it when jammers doing it for themselves.
Oh, here we go. Joe forced to the back by low blower Oreo.
Who is quickly joined by all of the other Snipers blockers, but she is through, just bitching Scratchy to beat, who has to give her up at the front. 5 points there for VDL.
All right, Snipers gonna want to get together.
That was so Aussie.
Gonna want to get together. Ooh. And the panty is off. Is that a star pass? It's a star pass. First one of the game.
To Diaza Slam. So Brat Pitt still working, trying to get her through now. Diazaslan hit hard to the inside. Snipers trying to bridge back. Whistles blowing. I think someone's been given something.
Both benchies heading onto the track. I think they're both looking for penalties.
Axiomatic knows that this is going to happen because he's got his hands on his hips.
Ref power pose. He's got the hands behind the back, pulling the listening face.
Point slowly creeping up there for VDL on that. It currently sits at 10 versus 7 snipers to VDL for that jam.
And the next jam started.
That was all very fast. So we have Gypsy Danger, who is working hard at the front, whilst we have Blocktopusy, who is knocked out
by Polly. Partnered up with Goldie at the back, doing some very nice work. But she is through. Gypsy's got her points, I think.
She's now looking towards her bench. Rampage says, call it off. Goldie actually is sporting a new pair of skates, Wonder Woman colours.
Ooh. Hope that powers her up. Is this Goldie assuming her final form?
I think that's what she hopes.
So that's a 4-point jam, which brings us to 64 to 63. VDL 1 point ahead.
Snipers getting the front line that they so desperately have been to get. Oh, Low Blower not happy that it stopped.
She was ready to play.
She's always ready to play.
That is true.
So taking a look here, it's a 1-point game. VDL just in it with 64.
Bit of discussion going on and settling back into position.
You need to get everything right. You want your officials right. You want to know it's all being done properly. I know it's an inconvenience, but we need it to happen.
And also you get to hear us talk more. Yep. That's a bonus. You're welcome. Oh, Micro sneaking up the outside. I think they thought they had her. They did not.
She's so little sometimes you just don't see her.
And there goes Laser Station, a.k.a. Patrice. Micro on a scoring pass.
She picks up 2, maybe 3. Let's see what we're given. The full 4.
Full 4. And 0 for VDL. That's a lead change. Snipers. 67-64.
Ooh, it's a good game.
I can match that lead. 3 points.
Having a quick look, it looks like both teams, only one player between the two teams is still on 4. No one has racked up a huge amount yet.
Certainly no one in danger yet in fouling out, but we'll see how the second half goes. We have just over 5 minutes left.
Rat Pit having some trouble there, really struggling to push.
Meanwhile, there's a three wall of blockers at the front for the Snipers, holding. Who do we got there? Is it Brat's out? She's got lead.
It is number 76.
Oop.
One time we'll leave this phone on to know the names. It's Cushions!
Cushions! Sorry, we have the roster on my phone screen and I have to unlock it every time to check blockers.
So, Reaper Cushions still stuck in the pack.
Wait, that's a track cut from Brat Pitt.
Oh, Brad, this is like
Not
2001 when you thought you'd win again.
Yeah. Oh, Brat.
Leaving Cushions to run free, but the Snipers are not going to want... Oh, they have.
They've let her out.
Next time.
They're going to need to reform quickly, prepare for impact.
Get that formation together. They're choosing the 3 and 1.
And stopped Cushions in at tracks. 3 Wallies back together.
Both of these teams are not renowned for their offensive playing. Both are very defensive teams, very often leaving their jammers to kind of fight it on, but it's nice to see when they do help. Brat Pitt is back on the track and looks like she's through. She gets those 5.
little bit of a block of miscommunication. Sorry, miscommunication. I couldn't say it. Don't give me that look. Oh, is Brad Pitt scoring pass? Yes, she is. And she's through.
Very happy with that. Cherry Bomb there, just stuck behind Hoedown.
Oh, and she is gone out on the inside. Called back by the jammer.
There
Hopefully-
has been called a track cut on
Yes.
Gypsy, which it looks like Cherry Bomb possibly caused #jammers doing it for themselves.
Beautiful work by Cherry. Nice assist on the inside,
Lovely
but
assist.
Levi has covered it. Levi strides. And Cherry is through. Cherry calling for the assist from her blockers,
Help me!
and they've done it.
It was beautiful there. Very quick pass through. She now has all her blockers back on the track. Snipers for VDL for We're All Here.
Oh, beautiful work on the inside.
Gypsy returning, pulling a continuous power pose there.
She's powering up before she enters.
Snipers seem to be torn between helping Gypsy through and defending against Cherry Bomb.
Oh, big hit out there by the VDL blocker at the front. Who is that? Is that Maleficent? Beautiful
Yeah,
work.
it seems like the Snipers didn't see that happen and stop her. They were too busy stopping Cherry Bomb. So poor Gypsy has had to go all the way to the back.
And I believe this is still her initial pass, so she's... Wait, it's been called. Was that 2 minutes? I don't know. It went for a while. It was probably like half an hour.
So currently sitting 83 Snipers, 86 VDL.
That's a 13-point jam for VDL.
huge.
We've got an OR called, official review, by someone. Who? An audience member?
Considering that
Juicy's mum called an official review.
maybe
She'd like more merch.
I wouldn't put it past her. So, considering the Snipers have had quite a few jammer penalties, the score doesn't seem to be kind of showing that.
They're doing some really good defensive work. The pack's working really well together.
It seems like both the teams now are discussing their strategies between themselves.
So, Chili Pepper, says Polly, what are you guys working on? You know, what's working well for you?
The front line? Yeah, we won the front line as well.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to fight you for it now.
Let's arm wrestle. Oh no.
Oh
Hug.
no, we're cutting you out now, Chili Pepper. Get out. Move back. Polly very clearly there put her toe on that line and was like, this is mine.
Hands on hips. She's got the hip cocked. Pout. Micro.
All the jammers have similar numbers.
They're all
2-2
just-
and 2-2-2.
2-2-2-2. They're all just a man of two.
I actually didn't think that Gypsy did track cut. She kind of tiptoed, and then was given the track cut. I didn't think that was, but I don't have the same view that the refs do, despite the fact it was right
Directly
in front of us.
I
So-
always, just as a matter of principle, disagree with the refs, even when they're right. Always. I mean, most of the time they're right.
Very often,
Yes.
they're right. That's their job.
Yeah. And looks like we got some pretty good crews this weekend.
It doesn't seem to have gone, so I believe no. Thumbs down there from Rampage. They didn't win that, but, you know, always worth a try.
Worth a try. With only 39 seconds left in the first half, you should use it while you got it.
I would say hashtag talk to us, but we don't have one, so...
Oh, micro. That'll be a cut. Nice work by the VDL blockers. Very smart. Joe Dirt hit out on the inside by the Snipers.
Snipers blockers again being forced to work hard on that penalty kill. Pushing hard on the inside they are.
Nice work by Joe. Pushed up the inside, despite
think
Polly
it's
trying to hold it.
Shortened to Joe or Dirt?
I don't know. We'll find out at half time.
You've got a lot to find out at
I
half
do.
time.
I should write down my questions.
So VDL are trying to speed up the pack in order to give Joe Dirt some room. She's pushing them hard and fast. Micro back on the track, panty in hand, trying to sneak through like a little Jack Russell.
Joe got up that inside then on one
Stockyard
skate.
slamming, heading back to try and cause some confusion and get Micro through. Lots of people on the floor.
Micro's trying to sneak through and she's gone.
She likes the side saddle.
Meanwhile, Joe pushing at the front.
We have
Icy and Ho. Two rangers blocking together very nicely.
Is that like a special power?
I think so. I think they just mentally connect.
Like some sort of like...
Hive mind. The redhead hive mind.
Ranger hive mind.
Yeah.
Hashtag. So at half time, the scores are 83 to the SRDL Snipers to 95 VDL DHRS Dishonor Rollers.
There we go.
We got there. So we're going to take a break. We're going to get... Hi.
Hello.
This is us.
We're on camera.
Woo! So we're going to take a break. Ferrell's going to get all of her questions.
I can't remember any questions, but I'll ask some and come back to you.
Have fun. See you in about probably...
About 12 minutes.
12? Well, the game will have started by then. Probably about 8.
8 minutes.
Better Bearings is value for money. All our bearings have an ABEX 7 rating or over, so you buy quality, and you don't have to pay a fortune for it. At Better Bearings, we're all about better service. We know what we're talking about. If you've got problems, give us a call. Better Bearings are reliable and long-lasting. Spend less time mucking around with your gear and more time on the track. betterbearings.com.au.
Hi, I'm Susie from Sydney Derby Skates. We stock a wide range of products from all the best brands. Did you know that the Sydney Derby Skates website is up to date with stock levels and will only let you buy something if it's actually in stock? We pride ourselves on having awesome customer service and very quick delivery. Usually items are sent the very same day you place your order.
Easy to maintain. Our high-end bearings are self-healing, and all of our bearings are easy to maintain.
The Sydney Dogs and Cats Home takes in over 4,000 homeless animals every year. The job of finding new owners can take up to several months, and upgrades to the pet enclosures are urgently needed. You can help by making a tax-deductible donation or adopting a pet yourself. Go to sydneydogsandcatshome.org to find out more and help give these animals what they need most, a loving home. This ad is sponsored in part by IAMS Pet Food.
Easy to clean. Our complete maintenance packages have everything you need to keep your bearings clean and keep you rolling. Better Bearings is value for money. All our bearings have an ABEX 7 rating or over, so you buy quality and you don't have to pay a fortune for it. At Better Bearings, we're all about better service. We know what we're talking about. If you've got problems, give us a call. Better bearings are reliable and long-lasting. Spend less time mucking around with your gear and more time on the track. betterbearings.com.au.
Hi, I'm Susie from Sydney Derby Skates. We stock a wide range of products from all the best brands. Did you know that the Sydney Derby Skates website is up to date with stock levels and will only let you buy something if it's actually in stock? We pride ourselves on having awesome customer service and very quick delivery. Usually items are sent the very same day you place your order.
Easy to maintain. Our high-end bearings are self-healing, and all of our bearings are easy to maintain.
The Sydney Dogs and Cats Home takes in over 4,000 homeless animals every year. The job of finding new owners can take up to several months, and upgrades to the pet enclosures are urgently needed. You can help by making a tax-deductible donation or adopting a pet yourself. Go to sydneydogsandcatshome.org to find out more and help give these animals what they need most, a loving home. This ad is sponsored in part by IAMS Pet Food.
Easy to clean. Our complete maintenance packages have everything you need to keep your bearings clean and keep you rolling. Better Bearings is value for money. All our bearings have an ABEX 7 rating or over, so you buy quality and you don't have to pay a fortune for it. At Better Bearings, we're all about better service. We know what we're talking about. If you've got problems, give us a call. Better bearings are reliable and long-lasting. Spend less time mucking around with your gear and more time on the track. betterbearings.com.au.
Hi, I'm Susie from Sydney Derby Skates. We stock a wide range of products from all the best brands. Did you know that the Sydney Derby Skates website is up to date with stock levels and will only let you buy something if it's actually in stock? We pride ourselves on having awesome customer service and very quick delivery. Usually items are sent the very same day you place your order.
Easy to maintain. Our high-end bearings are self-healing, and all of our bearings are easy to maintain.
The Sydney Dogs and Cats Home takes in over 4,000 homeless animals every year. The job of finding new owners can take up to several months, and upgrades to the pet enclosures are urgently needed. You can help by making a tax-deductible donation or adopting a pet yourself. Go to sydneydogsandcatshome.org to find out more and help give these animals what they need most, a loving home. This ad is sponsored in part by IAMS Pet Food.
Easy to clean. Our complete maintenance packages have everything you need to keep your bearings clean and keep you rolling. Better Bearings is value for money. All our bearings have an ABEX 7 rating or over, so you buy quality and you don't have to pay a fortune for it.
Hello, I think
Hi.
we're back. We're
and
back.
I think you can see us. We're up here. Hi. So we have 40 seconds left of halftime.
We've got a quick news update.
Yes.
The next game was scheduled to be CCRDU versus Inner West. Unfortunately, Central Coast has had to forfeit due to injuries and low numbers, which is a shame. They've played really well so far.
So we'll get back to you as to what's going to happen.
I believe the live stream's going to stop
Okay.
and then start up again after lunch, and we'll let you know what time
Exactly
that is.
what time. So we have VDL is taking the front line. Really,
But it's just going to be the camera to us? No.
no, I hope not.
Oh,
I
that's a shame.
Oh, your best angle.
Yes.
Oh, but we have Levi Strides, who's forgotten she doesn't have the pivot padsy on. Oh, she feels a bit of an idiot now.
Worth a try, Levi.
Always worth a try.
All right, Joe Dirt lining up against Micro Machine. Spoke to Joe at halftime, and her preferred shortened nickname is Joe or D.
So no dirt.
No Dirt, just D. Just D. I said that a bit weird then. Just D.
So Micro here, fighting at the front.
Ooh.
Oh, a skip, and she has lead jammer, but Joe Dirt is actually snuck round and is in front. Micro looking at her bench, she's like, what do you want?
I think they want to get Polly out of the box, trying to run it down as much as possible.
Snipers not really on the same page. Stockard slamming there at the back, trying to hold someone back.
Polly is out though. Good work, Snipers.
0-0.
Very nicely done.
But we now have a full four for the Snipers coming on.
VDL wants the back line for this, taking it pretty emphatically.
Ooh, nice words.
Yeah, that's right.
You're using your master's degree there, are you?
In English. That's right. I know words.
You need it for your very important job.
I have a very important job, apparently.
So
Oh, Brad Pitt sneaks through.
busting through.
And she is out. That was very nice. Found a beautiful gap in the center of the wall. Meanwhile, Low Blow taking on the VDL jammer. That is
So-
Reaper Cushions. I was corrected at halftime, but I like cushions to sit on and to watch.
I feel like I added an H yesterday to a name, so might as well go for it today.
That was beautiful work by Brad, sneaking up the inside, helping her blockers recatch the jammer, but she is out.
There are unfortunately now 2 snipers to the bin, so Brad looking at her bench saying,
Did she
it
call
off.
that in time? Yes.
4-0, but snipers going on with only 2 blockers.
That was a 9-point jam, which brings the score 95 to 92. 3 points in it. Maths.
Snipers don't seem to have got our memo about staying on the track.
I didn't tell them at halftime. I
did.
should have. Oh, well. They didn't listen. Not yet, anyway.
Maybe later. So we have Laser Station, Laceration,
Patrice.
going up the inside, and Gypsy Danger now
Pushing at the back.
trying to take the outside, but that is the longest route, which is where the VDL people are trying to get them.
Ooh.
Polly missing Laser Station on the outside. Invisible Ballerina there from 3-0.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's all
We've lost the
gone.
roster. I'll find it.
I think the time has
There we
passed.
go. We're back up.
3XL, the cleaver there was doing the invisible ballerina.
Gypsy is struggling. It's really time for a stash of the jammer panty. She's taken it, but Levi has the panty and she is not the pivot.
There is some sort of confusion.
Going to the bin, and Gypsy needs to pick it up if she can get to it.
Pick it up, Gypsy, or Low Blow Oreo can try and stop
Gypsy
this
needs to
as
get
the
to
pivot.
it. They are guarding it intensely. And there she
we go.
goes.
The no pack meant that they had to leave their guarding position. She is trying desperately to hand it over to low blow Oreo,
And she
but
is out.
Snuck through.
Unfortunately, some real miscommunication there impacting on the snipers.
Oh, and there
that's a cut.
was a track cut there from Laser Station, so Gypsy is running free.
Nice cut forced by Polystocks.
It was one of those tiddly little
Yeah.
ones. Whole pack's moving backwards now.
We've got Rams gesturing at the...
Oh, straight in here. We have some
he was gesturing at the time.
action happening then.
And I believe the jam actually ran overtime. Is that what happened there?
By the looks of it, yes. There's going to be some talk and some
discussion, some contemplating.
Looks like snipers are going to be starting with the full four. Well done.
Excellent work, snipers. They're listening. Meanwhile, it'll be interesting to see how VDL deals with a power jam. They have a full four as well. And they are very strong blockers.
I can see cushions, Diaza Slam, can't
Patrice,
see.
Laser Station's there. Is that Laser Station?
That's not Laser Station.
Oh, maybe it was just wishful thinking.
I like to watch Laser Station block. She's a really nice blocker. She is a slashy,
She's a slashy.
but I would say she's a jammer / blocker.
Definitely.
Hashtag slashy. We're going to make it a thing. I tried to make cut slut a thing, but it never happened.
I think it's kind of gone out in Derby. The jammers are too strong now to drag back in that way.
Oh, but it's so good when it happens.
Oh, it's so satisfying. Juicy and I both love it.
I actually like the third party cut the best.
Oh, it's the sneaky cut. You've got position and you duck back before the jammer
you
has
have
seen
nothing
you were there.
to do with it, yet you were the one that snuck back.
Yes.
That is your move, Feral Streep.
I love that move. It's a little bit evil. So am I. Uh-oh. Camera just tilted a bit. Earthquake. Micro sneaking at the outside.
There. She has 6 seconds into lead jammer. She wants to make the most of this power jam. They have a little bit to catch up.
She's pushing up the in.
She has 2.
Unfortunately, VDL all able to reset to the front and bridge
and
out.
5.
Laser Station back on the
Laser
track.
Station back.
hard.
She's taken that panty off. We're doing the sneaky thing.
Can't see. They're on the other side of the track. And she's out. Putting the panty back on.
Followed by Micro, who is hoping to catch her down.
Snipers will want to get to the front to avoid giving away any points. But VDL doing a pretty good job.
We had some weird stuff going on with the camera here.
Oh, we're being corrected. Not we, I mean the camera. We're always right. And by we, I mean me. I'm always right.
Heading into street mode now. That's quite a common thing with people getting their names spelled incorrectly on rosters.
Incorrectly, mispronounced. You end up with about a dozen nicknames in Derby.
I know you've had it officially on even Woofter paperwork this year.
In Woofter, I'm Feral Street. Gangster.
The word on the street is gangster. So the jam started. We have Brad Pitt up against Jerry Bob. You've made me do this.
So Brad does not like to be called Brad, and it is often typoed into Brad. And, you know.
Both jammers off the track. Somebody's getting a penalty for that.
Brat forced out. Levi strides, bridging the sniper's 3 wall, who is holding
It was
Cherry Bomb.
Grey 2-3 Red Hot Chili Pepper, who is going for an elbows.
Polly going to the box.
Brat, stay on the track.
There we go. She's out. Taken the long way, but Cherry's got almost a half-lap lead.
Both teams started off with full packs. VDL been taken down to only...
Oh!
There was
A lot happening in that.
lot of people on the floor.
And Cherry is down.
Holding her
Brett
head.
looks
We're
concerned.
going to have a ref curtain now, so everybody's been told to return to their benches. Brat Pitt not returning to her Brent. Brat Pitt, I think, has been sent to the box for hitting a down skater. Personally, it seemed like she had not much choice in doing that.
It all happened quite fast. I'll be interested to see if Rampage goes in to query that call.
I would at least be having a very quick discussion asking if she could have avoided that.
Unfortunately, he has to wait until... Not unfortunately, but he does have to wait until the refs are up out of their curtain. And we'll all just take a breather while they do their thing. I love the ref curtain.
I've always said if something happened to me, I wouldn't want a ref curtain, but maybe I would. I don't know whether if I was injured, looking up at a row of refs' rear ends would be the most comforting thing for me, but it's better than people looking, I suppose.
I've had a couple of jams called off for injury. I haven't stayed down very long. The only time I've stayed down was at scrimmage when I actually copped a broken nose and left a puddle of blood on the track. And I don't remember if they were doing it because I was facing the other way.
No, we didn't ref curtain you.
Oh, no dignity for Feral. Ooh, Slayer, Benchy for the snipers is monkey armsing us. Monkey arms?
She wants some attention.
Monkeys arming. I don't know.
Give Slayer some attention.
Give Slayer some love. No, back to us.
So thank you to our medical staff here who were very quick on the scene to assess Cherry Bomb here.
Ooh. And
Mama,
it is quite hot
Juicy's
today.
leaving.
Oh, where's Mama
Where are you
Juicy
going,
go?
Mum?
Did someone take the chair?
No, she's still got the chair.
She's going to buy more merch.
Oh, please don't. You've bought more merch than I own.
Yeah.
So,
Going to get
as
merch.
you thought would happen, we have both the A's heading into the centre of the track.
Oh, Cherry's on her feet, waving to the crowd.
She's
Cheers all around.
looks more stunned than anything.
You would be, really. That was a bit of a stunning fall to take.
So I'm actually not sure whether that jam was called off for her or it was being called off. I don't know where that lands on whether she has to sit out the next 3 jams. Rampage talking to Axiom Addict in front of the bench, I'm sure pleading that Brat Pitt had no choice in that penalty happening.
Just checked in. That jam was called for Cherry, so if she's able to return, she won't be coming back for 3 jams. There you go.
Hashtag word on the street.
Word on the street. Yo.
It's a lot of power stance happening now from refs, benchies and skaters. It's a close game. I think everybody wants to make sure they have the mental upper hand on this.
Still a lot of time left on the clock, 23 minutes and 12 seconds.
And
Brat Pitt is back out. That's what we suspected. I think she was a bit worried about that call.
Rampage giving her a massive hug. I love Ramp's hugs.
He's a good hugger. And you never want to, I think if you see someone go down in a way that you're involved with, you never want to feel like
Okay,
it was your fault.
Brat Pitt has been removed from the box, but she has been replaced by Micro Machine.
So,
I'm not 100%
I believe,
sure
I think
what
she's
happened there.
actually been expelled. We're going to find out. Our lovely producer's going to check.
We have a producer. I feel so professional.
I know, right? And it's great. Every time we turn around, he's there giving us a thumbs up. He's confirmed all my maths.
Slayer Kinney giving us the face there. I'm actually not quite sure what else she's doing. So the jam looks like it's going to start. It's a power jam to VDL. We have 3 blockers for SRDL and only 1 blocker, it seems, for VDL. They've chosen to put Laser Station on.
All right,
Hashtag
confirmed
Slashy.
that was an expulsion on Brad Pitt.
For
I believe it was a block to the head.
Ooh,
And I imagine
interesting.
if it was expulsion worthy, the refs have deemed that it was an avoidable one. We're starting up again. 2 blockers on the track for the Snipers. Big hit by the jammer.
That would be a back block there on Blocktopusy, who isn't happy about that. I think she thinks that the SRDL jammer was hit into her.
Micro now on the track pushing.
SRDL trying to open that inside up, but Video are very fast in resetting around them. Laser Station really trying to keep that pack going. Little dog, big dogs. It's like little Jack Russell taking on a load of badgers. But she's through.
And she's out, and she's lead. Blocktopusy is standing, taking the pivot. Oh, sorry guys, the jammer panty off.
Which is an interesting thing because she was on her scoring pass, I believe, when she went for that.
She's put it back on. Put it
that's
back
good.
on just before she engaged the blockers, who did know she was the jammer.
She would not have got those points if that panty was still off her head.
Beautiful work from blockers on both teams to really hold these jammers. Blocktopusy pushing at the front. Micro trying at the back. Copping some big hits, but holds position on the inside. Blocktopusy is out.
We have Low Blow Oreo, the pivot for SRDL, heading to the box again.
And Blocktopusy's passed. 4 points.
So let's see, did Micro Machine pick up any then?
No, I don't believe she did. I believe she was held on her initial pass then. No, wait, points indicated. 4 points for Micro. Just making stuff up. Sorry, guys. Here we go. Gypsy Danger against Joe Dirt, or D, as I've found she likes to be called. A little bit of pack
Gypsy
mess
pushing
there.
fast like a crazy thing, and she gets that lead jammer. Joe
Ooh,
Dirt
that's a cut on
cutting.
Joe Dirt.
It was a third-party cut then. It was Levi Strides that actually was the person who she cut. She had nothing to do with her being hit out, but
Nice work,
she
Gypsy.
cut her.
Gypsy's one of the newest skater to the Snipers. Yesterday was her debut. I can confirm she is very strong and she likes to push. Straight through, 4 points, 5 points. That's a grand slam.
Oh, Rampage giving the initial pass finger there to Gypsy as she goes past, saying carry on, get those points.
Joe Dirty's back on,
No helmet cover seen.
and Gypsy has stayed down.
She's up. Just taking a
Timeout.
breather there on the floor.
Timeout called by VDL Benchy. And that is a 10-point jam by Gypsy, which brings us to a 10-point game.
Oh, so close. So good. So we have a timeout called by VDL by the looks of it. Both
confirmed.
teams coming in, regrouping. I think some 80s montage talking happening now, definitely in this situation.
I can confirm Rampage's motivational talks, inspirational talks, very inspirational.
They are uplifting.
Very.
I'm sure now he's moving in with the one shot, one kill, Mucho Grande.
Mucho Grande. No luck, all skill.
There we go.
On the screen. I don't know what the VDL hands in is. I should have found that out. Sorry.
You had a lot to find out. So
I did.
we have a pivot with a toe stop on the line. Oh no, we have the line. We don't need our foot on it anymore.
Meanwhile, snipers.
Choosing to take that 3 at the back. Tonya Harder there, keeping pack.
No longer
moving
needs
back.
to, I don't think.
Oh, by about a foot. I think she's there just in case they run away.
Oh, we got jamming. Can't see. There's a ref in the way. Down in front.
I want to say Diaz's slam, but I could be completely wrong.
And Hoedown is the jammer for
Hashtag Slashy.
Slashy.
Oh no, it's Cushions. So Cushions there, pushing in the front, pushing, and she
Pushing
has
and
lead jammer.
out.
Hoedown is having some trouble. She's got that helmet cover off, but she can't quite reach low blow Oreo.
I believe.
Oh, that looks like a back block on Cushions. So she will be going to the box, and now Oreo, who is not lead, has a whole 1 minute and 24 seconds left as the jammer for SRDL.
Low blow Oreo.
This will be going on for the whole 2 minutes.
She's a bit of a slashy as well. Not been lately so much, but she is very capable of jamming, very strong, very fit.
Like sometimes the slashy life chooses you, not
It does.
you choose the slashy life.
And that is her through, first scoring pass.
Rampage giving her the keep it going. She has no choice, Rampage, because she is not lead. She has to keep going.
Looking for some gaps in that VDL wall.
Chakram there helping
Very
to
nice.
make those
And
holes. Cushions
there we
is
go. Cushions
back.
is back on the track. Trying for the outside.
A lead change. Snipers now at 1-3-1. Let's see how many Cushions gets.
Star pass for VDL. Nicely timed.
Going to 6-6-6.
They're going to need to hold it together because no one is calling it off.
Who is Tara Smackdown, who looks like she is going to do that.
Oh,
Yeah, she
straight through.
is
Nice work, Smackdown.
jamming like I would.
Yeah, she's big, she's strong. Having that coming towards you.
Oreo being dragged all the way back there.
Snipers have managed to contain Smackdown, but she is pushing them up. And that's the jam.
Okay, so let's see where the points lay at the end of that jam.
Oh my. Yes, that's an 18-point jam for the Snipers. Well done to low blow Oreo. It's a 1-point game.
Woo! So Snipers in the lead by 1 point. We're really going to get our money's worth out of this one.
17 minutes left on the clock. Lots of time for this game to go either way.
We
Timeout
have a
called.
team timeout for SRDL. It seems like Rampage is going to choose to clarify something whilst this timeout is being taken. Just having a talk with the VDL jam ref.
Possibly trying to get some points confirmed.
Yes, because if you don't get those points confirmed within 3 jams, they are locked in now. They cannot be questioned after that. So,
And with a game this tight, you really want to make sure every point has been earned. Not giving away anything if you don't have
Rampage
to.
rubbing his hands together at the hope that he can just squeeze 1 or 2 more out. Let's hope it goes his way, because we've had a couple of these questions that end up going the wrong way.
Yeah. All
So
of a
we've-
sudden, we've lost points.
Let's
That's
hope
not
that
what we
doesn't
wanted,
happen.
refs. You did it wrong.
Slayer Kinney coming out of the area to kind of look concerned.
Back in your cage, Slayer. Not sure what the end result there was there.
Looking towards, it doesn't look like anything's changing, but we had a little break. Everyone
little
is
chat.
hot in here.
Breather. And we're off. 5-second call. Who we got there?
So-
Is that micro? Tiny
I can't see her,
micro.
so I imagine it's Micro. We got Joe Dirt versus Micro Maheen.
Maheen.
As sometimes her uniform says. She's there and she's got that last person to get round.
there
She
she
has
goes.
lead jammer. whilst Joe Dirt is having some trouble with the snipers there.
Sniper's doing really good work getting back into formation, resetting to the front.
When they stay together, they work well together. Holly Stocks coming back to give Micro some help. I would imagine after losing a jammer, they're having, some issues.
A little bit of pack reforming, a little bit of a jammer rotation switch up, but that is Micro through for a Grand Slam. Natural.
When your slashies come into force is when you have those situations where you lose a jammer.
Oh, that was a
Micro
big
cops a big
hit.
hit straight to the face.
A moment of pause there, then calls it off, but I believe it was already called for injury.
Rampage heading straight in to assess.
And I think we'll have a bit of a moment while
we form a ref curtain, possibly. Maybe a mini curtain.
There we go.
So the Sniper's coming in. Slayer's going to do some 80s montage talking. I can imagine what she's saying now is we need to play our game.
Stay calm. Stay together.
I think they're just listening to us because they're really close. Everyone looks very sweaty and hot. I'm not sure what the temperature is here.
I don't know if you can see her on the feed, but I was discussing with Tonya Harder at halftime. When you've got those hockey helmets with the visor, it gets real hot inside there.
Oh, they're like a little terrarium.
It's like a sauna.
That's why I got rid of the one I had to wear.
Yep, she's on screen now, and she looks quite warm in there. But it does protect your face.
Yes. And I know...
here we go. Micro standing off the track. She's heading to the first aid bench. Rampage is lurking in the middle, I think, ready to
try and see
have a
if
word.
A penalty is going to be assessed to the blocker that did that.
Yep, there he goes.
Oh, so perhaps here for Micro to return.
And a quick score update. Snipers are 144 to 138. VDL Dishonor Rollers with about 16 minutes left to play.
So Axiomatic has headed over to the VDL bench and Blocktopusy has been sent to sit a penalty for that. I believe it would be a high block, I would imagine.
I would imagine that's a high block.
I know, talking to Micro yesterday, she's had quite a few, which is understandable. When her face is the height of someone's chest.
You do have to be really careful with a smaller blocker and jammer not to hit them in the face, but unfortunately in the middle of a game, sometimes your instincts take over and it happens.
I know you also get the opposite when you get the tall blockers, which is why Tonya Harder wears that visor, because she kept getting it underneath.
Under the chin. Yeah, coming up. Helmet's coming up.
So we have Laser Station versus Gypsy Danger. Gypsy pushing at the front.
And she's lead.
Laser Station takes that panty off and is reaching
for the pass. Chakram forced, and there she goes.
There we go. So Sniper's looking to get those full 4 points. Cashed them in, caught it off.
Who's that? Terra Smackdown is he's now
saying,
jammer.
So Rampage is saying, wait, listen, and he's going to tell her to call it now.
That should be, yes, 0-all.
So it looks like what Rampage is trying to do is to maximize the points that they have and get the blockers out the box, which they managed to do.
They did.
SRDL now has the full complement.
We got a hoedown jamming up against Cherry.
VDL taking the Rainbow/Texas formation. And SRDL seeming to prefer the 3 and the 1 Lucy on the outside. Hoedown thinking she had a way through there, but was stopped very quickly by MAME Events.
That gap disappeared quite fast.
Cherry Bomb pushing very cautiously now, actually, at the back. She doesn't seem to be wanting to take any huge risk, waiting for her blocker to make that space, but it is.
And Hoey's out. She is lead. Nice assist by the video
Down.
blockers there, I think.
Being told that Cherry has escaped the pack now, get those points. I would imagine she will get them, call it off.
And she's called.
For a safe, how many? One.
One
But
point.
one is better than none. So the score 149 to 138.
11 points.
It's quite nice that it's close.
It is.
The maths is easy.
I appreciate that.
But
I
it's
feel
really
like-
nice now that we have a lot of blockers staying on the track. We can see this hard derby with both offense and defense happening at the same time.
We've got a low blow Oreo starting for the Snipers.
Hashtag Slashy.
And who we got?
Laser Station.
Yes.
So we have Blocker Slashy versus Jammer Slashy.
Let's go, Patrice. Ooh.
And Laser Station gets lead, but Oreo is trying and she's through.
No, recaptured. Now she's out.
So Sniper's working very fast to try and.
They were just not together then.
No,
They watched the Jammer approach and
didn't get together.
we just got a quick score update. Outcast, is that Outcast?
Yes.
Outcast Derby has taken their game 212
Against Northern Beaches Roller Girls 206.
Very nice, very close. That would explain all the screaming we heard on the other side of the track. That would have come down, I imagine, to an epic last jam.
It was because Outcast Derby got 24 points in that last jam, so they would not have been winning at
Holy
that
dooly.
last thing. We go to get back to.
That's a game to check out when the archives go up. Meanwhile, Micro pushing at the front. Who do we got there?
It
Oh.
is Cushions.
Cushions.
Repercussions. She is through. Tonya Harder trying to push Micro into everyone, give her that extra science that she needs. The Snipers seem to have forgotten that Cushions exists.
Micro out, but Cushions passes unopposed.
Picks up that 5 for a very, very close score. Let's see.
Snipers not want to give up any
Snipers try to
points
hang
here.
out at the front, not lose those points.
That'll be at
and
least
They
3
pick up
points.
the 3, and that is a lead change.
Woo! 1 point, 150 plays 149.
There is so much concentration on this track.
Oh man. 11 minutes left in the game. Still a lot of time for stuff to happen. Juicy's mum's back in her seat.
Yep, stay there.
Here we go.
So we have Joe. Is that Joe Dirt?
I think that's Joe Dirt and Gypsy Danger. Joe has put a toe stop out and is back on the track. Gypsy has cut away.
Speeding round, but she is not lead jammer.
Joe awarded lead. Awarded lead. My brain don't work so good. Nice work by Gypsy forcing that call off despite not having lead. Here we go. Hoedown lining up to jam against
Laser Station.
Laser Station. Laceration.
I'm still not sure which one is her actual name.
I believe it started as Laceration. Everyone got it wrong, kept calling her Laser Station. She changed it to Laser Station. People probably keep calling her Laceration now. I call her Patrice.
The name on the back of her
Ooh.
shirt clearly says Laceration.
Oh,
And
cuts up
Hoedown.
the inside, sorry.
Sneaky. I think they forgot she was the jammer then.
Plus side of changing up your jammer rotation, it means the blockers on the other team might not have as much.
And that was a beautiful untouched pass there from
Beautiful.
Hoedown.
And that's a lead change.
I love the way you did that without even looking at the scoreboard.
I know. I'm not looking, and I'm telling you, it's a 3-point game. Am I right? I'm right. Producer confirms it. Farrell's always right. Hashtag. Except in the case of me putting the hashtag at the end of the words instead of the beginning. I can't remember to hashtag my words.
So we're back and we have Chobom versus Micro Machine, the tiny people.
And she's
Tiny
out.
No, she gets
has
hit out
lead.
by Tara Smackdown, who was actually hit herself. You can go back on Micro. No, she's choosing
Just
to
in
be
case.
safe.
She's got
Go back.
lead.
She wants another go.
And there she goes.
There.
Looking for the
So-
star pass. Cherry has taken off her panty.
But remember,
Smackdown
we have
has it.
Smackdown has it, and she is like a
She's
bull in a
strong.
China shop.
Look
She
at her
wants
go.
to get through. She wants to stop this points.
I think Micro's pushing for all the points and calling. Very nicely done. There is Icy Red is in the box for the snipers.
Ooh, I see.
Let's
How
have
are
a
you doing
look.
on your penalties, I see?
Looks like Polly Stocks is on 6. And she's on the track right now. Let's see what happens. Current points, 157 to snipers, 150 to VDL. Very close.
I can't see the penalty board for all the power posing here. Icy only has 3, so Icy, nice, clean. Oh, wow.
Big hit by
Wow.
VDL. And that is
Huge
gonna
hit by
force
Red Hot
Gypsy
Chili Pepper, who
all
has
the way back.
pulled her so far back. So,
I'm
either
not sure
award-
if Gypsy's lead,
I
but
don't, either it's been awarded or
no one gets it.
Blocktopusy has been given a no pass, no penalty, so it has not got the opportunity to get lead. Her actual jam ref seems confused. You
and
are
Gypsy
lead,
is lead.
Gypsy.
I would suggest a couple of points and then call because Blocktopusy is not far behind.
And she looks like she's going to try one of those huge apex jumps. No,
Nope.
she's just going to be let to get those 3 points.
And that's a 0 to the snipers, 3 to VDL. Icy Red saved her point at the front. That was nice work by Icy.
It's always it's always that toss up between saving your point and keeping a strong formation.
Yeah.
I'm never sure. I'm a runner. I'm trying not to do it so much these days.
I'm not. Oh, here we go. I believe this is Polly Stocks fouling out. There she goes. Bye, Polly.
No, she's having a party.
Why is she partying? What's happening? Nope. Nope. There she goes.
No, she's not
sitting?
going.
What's happening? Oh,
This
well.
makes no sense. Oh, maybe she's lost a penalty.
Oh.
She seems
There we
happy either way.
There's
So,
a freebie for Polly.
Hoedown versus Laceration, Laser Station. Both hitting some strong walls. Hoedown looking like she's trying to follow Laceration through.
Looking for the friendly side, but there are no friendly sides on this track.
No.
Low blow going to the bin. And that is Laser Station through. Side. Sorry, Ho. Ho pushing at the front. And she is out.
Sideshow Ho watching, probably from Texas, thinking, how am I playing?
I miss you. I miss you, Sidey. It's just my longing.
So,
And that's,
VDL pickup 4. The score is currently set at Snipers 157, VDL 161. We have 5 minutes and 52 seconds left in this game.
Now it's a matter of composure, really staying calm, playing that nice calm derby.
And winning.
And so we tried to look into what the Polly situation was and couldn't find out. Sorry, folks.
So we have a huge hit there, and I think it's Joe Dirt hanging, going to the box for it.
Forced out.
Oh no,
there.
Joe Dirt is
jamming.
Is jamming. It was someone who looked very like her, visor and glasses. So low blower back. She is looking. She's giving the "I'm helping you" hands to Micro, but it's called off before either of them hit the pack. 3 points.
And that brings VDL's lead to 7 points. Just under 5 minutes left to go now.
There is some heavy power posing happening on the snipers bench. They're trying to get a lot of their power up. Rampage has pulled a timeout.
And it's really, at this point in the game, you want to stop looking at the clock. Unless you need to know the time for jammer reasons, you don't want to focus on psyching yourself out, I think. I prefer not to look.
I think each team has a couple of players who choose that as their job.
Yeah.
You don't.
I don't. I don't want to know. I don't want that in my head. I just want to play nice, calm derby.
Whereas I would be counting down how many jams that we've possibly got left and how to do it. We both don't need to do that job.
No, no.
Start doing it for me. I'm probably not going to be happy, Farah.
If we start looking at the clock, Juicy, have you noticed there's only 5 minutes left?
Be quiet, Farrell.
There's only 5 minutes
Be
left.
quiet, Farrell. Do your job.
Your job is just to block.
Okay. No thinking. So we are back on. Snipers have 4. VDL have 3. We have Blocktopusy versus Gypsy Danger.
Gypsy, a couple of penalties, but otherwise having a cracker of a tournament. Blocktopusy, nice jukey start. Gypsy, up the out, pretty feed.
Oh, such pretty feed. Pretty feed.
She's good at that because she's got the
So
footwork.
VDL have chosen to, what it looks like, instantly do those star passes.
Oh,
They
and
have
that
a call of a
is-
back block on Gypsy Danger, who is heading to the box. Snipers still have their full complement of 4. Let's see if they can do a good penalty kill on this. We have 3XL coming across to help.
Surprised. There we go. That's a penalty on the jammer to Tara Smackdown.
It
I
was a
believe that
forearms.
was on Stockard slamming. From my unprofessional opinion in the box.
So the Snipers trying to keep VDL apart for Gypsy to return. This will be a 2-minute jam as both the jammers went to the box. It's just a case of who is going to get round the most times.
Tara Smackdown was returning to the track.
Snipers obviously have a bit more ground to cover in this jam to try and catch up, gain those points.
That Gypsy has gone down and slow to get up. They're going to want to consider doing a stash.
We have Oreo is the pivot. She seems confused as to how to help her at the moment. Gypsy up the outside.
She is out.
Tara Smackdown hit in a very similar fashion this jam as to Gypsy was the last.
With only 3 minutes left in the game, fatigue is really starting to show.
There was a lot of flying then. Oreo having a conversation there with Gypsy, probably saying,
I'm here.
I'm here. You can give it to me if you wish.
And she
does. She does. She went out. Carry on, Oreo. Carry on.
And she's done it. What? Don't give me that look.
I didn't give you the look.
Oh, she's sorry. Juicy's looking at the
scoreboard.
board. And I took offence. How dare you, madam?
It's just my face.
Yes, that is just your face.
So we have a
3-point game.
4-point game, really. We need 4 points to find a winner.
And there is just over 2 minutes left, maybe 2 jams left.
Oh, we're getting all the official reviews happening now.
While this official review is happening, our lovely producer has just given us a note. There's going to be a break for 2 hours, and you can check the Facebook page down under Derby TV for the link for this afternoon's games. It'll be back on at 3 p.m. local time, which is East Coast of Australia.
It would have changed last night. I actually had a conversation with Siri this morning, trying to find out whether she had automatically updated my phone. She didn't want to give me that information and just kept saying that is of your concern. So in the end,
Siri
I worked
helping.
out how to get it out of Siri, and I asked her what the local time for Sydney was, and she told me that. Back to the game. We have 2 minutes and 9 seconds left of the period. everyone on the track.
Snipers
Full
don't have any
complement.
timeouts. They do have an official review. VDL have both.
We have Hoedown versus Cushions. Repercussions.
Repercussion is pushing,
Almost got
pushing.
through, but it was actually Hoedown that was stopping her. Just Icy and Bitchy and Scratchy to stop her, but Hoedown is behind. She is
Hoedown's
chasing
right
hard.
behind. Hose one are going to catch and force her to call it
Take
off
that
because
inside
Snipers
line.
need points.
Snipers need to go up for that front, not giving her that clear inside line. 4-3.
3 points, which makes it a 6-point game. Minute and a half left.
This obviously is to go into the final
It
to
is.
play
S2D2.
the Force. So this is a very important moment for both of these teams. I know, speaking to them, they are desperate for this position.
Who do we got? We got Joe Dirt lining up against Micro, and Micro is
Micro
lead.
through, so they have this pack that
Joe Dirt knocked out by Tonya Harder.
keep together, Snipers.
Oh,
Joe
it's a
Dirt
penalty.
heading to the box, so the Snipers have a power jam with 48 seconds left in this period.
Micro really want to stay calm.
Micro needs to pick up enough points to win and then call. So
She is out. That's 5.
what I imagine would happen is
26 seconds left on the clock.
Snipers now 1 point behind VDL,
That's another
and that is a
pass.
lead change. The Snipers are winning. We have 14 seconds left on the clock.
Joe Dirt is standing.
Snipers getting ready. She is still on her initial pass.
Micro
We
can
have no
just
seconds
stay
left
nice
on
and
this
calm.
period.
And
Rampage
she's calling.
tells Micro to call it off. The
Unofficial.
Snipers,
Unofficial final score is 179 to 181 to 175.
unofficial, no premature premature celebrating.
They're premature celebrating. We'll wait. We'll wait.
We're not going to celebrate too hard quite yet.
A little bit shouty. Sorry if that got loud. It was very exciting.
It was neat. So going into looking at, we have
Handshakes
handshaking. We have handshaking, so I presume that is
That's it.
official.
Official
SRDL Snipers 181, VDL Dishonor Rollers 175. The Snipers go into the final to play S2D2. Neither of these teams have come into the ERRD finals before.
Yeah, it's a first. How exciting. How exciting. I can't wait to watch it. It's going to be fantastic. S2D2, very strong competitors. It's going to be a dynamite game. Don't forget to tune in.
It will, yes. Remember, we've got 2 hours. Check out Down Under Derby TV for the link for this afternoon's game.
That'll start at 3 p.m. local time. That's East Coast of Australia. Don't miss out. It's going to be some epic derby. High fives all around now. Lots of screaming. Gosh.
So much celebrated. I haven't seen so many people around the track
Yeah.
this weekend. That was a game.
Woo, I need a breather. I need to go have a sit down, and I'm already
I am
sitting down.
Very glad I tuned in for this game.
That was
worth
great.
my money's worth.
Congratulations to VDL. They fought to the very end, and that was a full-on game. Lots of skill, lots of strategy, lots of heart. And I've been Feral Street, sometimes Feral Street.
I've been Juicy Vengeance, and we won't, but you will
Be back this afternoon. Don't miss
will.
it. All right, cool. See you guys later.
Check out Down Under Derby TV.
Better Bearings is value for money. All our bearings have an ABEX 7 rating or over, so you buy quality, and you don't have to pay a fortune for it. At Better Bearings, we're all about better service. We know what we're talking about. If you've got problems, give us a call. Better bearings are reliable and long-lasting, so spend less time mucking around with your gear and more time on the track. betterbearings.com.au.
Hi, I'm Susie from Sydney Derby Skates. We stock a wide range of products from all the best brands. Did you know that the Sydney Derby Skates website is up to date with stock levels and will only let you buy something if it's actually in stock? We pride ourselves on having awesome customer service and very quick delivery. Usually items are sent the very same day you place your order.
Easy to maintain. Our high-end bearings are self-healing, and all of our bearings are easy to maintain.
The Sydney Dogs and Cats Home takes in over 4,000 homeless animals every year. The job of finding new owners can take up to several months, and upgrades to the pet enclosures are urgently needed. You can help by making a tax-deductible donation or adopting a pet yourself. Go to sydneydogsandcatshome.org to find out more and help give these animals what they need most, a loving home. This ad is sponsored in part by IAMS Pet Food.
Easy to clean. Our complete maintenance packages have everything you need to keep your bearings clean and keep you rolling. Better Bearings is value for money. All our bearings have an ABEX 7 rating or over, so you buy quality and you don't have to pay a fortune for it. At Better Bearings, we're all about better service. We know what we're talking about. If you've got problems, give us a call. Better bearings are reliable and long-lasting, so spend less time mucking around with your gear and more time on the track. betterbearings.com.au.
Hi, I'm Susie from Sydney Derby Skates. We stock a wide range of products from all the best brands. Did you know that the Sydney Derby Skates website is up to date with stock levels and will only let you buy something if it's actually in stock? We pride ourselves on having awesome customer service and very quick delivery. Usually items are sent the very same day you place your order.
Easy to maintain. Our high-end bearings are self-healing, and all of our bearings are easy to maintain.
The Sydney Dogs and Cats Home takes in over 4,000 homeless animals every year. The job of finding new owners can take up to several months, and upgrades to the pet enclosures are urgently needed. You can help by making a tax-deductible donation or adopting a pet yourself. Go to sydneydogsandcatshome.org to find out more and help give these animals what they need most, a loving home. This ad is sponsored in part by IAMS Pet Food.
Easy to clean. Our complete maintenance packages have everything you need to keep your bearings clean and keep you rolling. Better Bearings is value for money. All our bearings have an ABEX 7 rating or over, so you buy quality and you don't have to pay a fortune for it. At Better Bearings, we're all about better service. We know what we're talking about. If you've got problems, give us a call. Better Bearings are reliable and long-lasting. Spend less time mucking around with your gear and more time on the track. betterbearings.com.au.
Hi, I'm Susie from Sydney Derby Skates. We stock a wide range of products from all the best brands. Did you know that the Sydney Derby Skates website is up to date with stock levels and will only let you buy something if it's actually in stock? We pride ourselves on having awesome customer service and very quick delivery. Usually items are sent the very same day you place your order.
Easy to maintain. Our high-end bearings are self-healing, and all of our bearings are easy to maintain.
The Sydney Dogs and Cats Home takes in over 4,000 homeless animals every year. The job of finding new owners can take up to several months, and upgrades to the pet enclosures are urgently needed. You can help by making a tax-deductible donation or adopting a pet yourself. Go to sydneydogsandcatshome.org to find out more and help give these animals what they need most, a loving home. This ad is sponsored in part by IAMS Pet Food.
Easy to clean. Our complete maintenance packages have everything you need to keep your bearings clean and keep you rolling. Better Bearings is value for money. All our bearings have an ABEX 7 rating or over, so you buy quality and you don't have to pay a fortune for it. At Better Bearings, we're all about better service. We know what we're talking about. If you've got problems, give us a call. Better Bearings are reliable and long-lasting. Spend less time mucking around with your gear and more time on the track. betterbearings.com.au.
Hi, I'm Susie from Sydney Derby Skates. We stock a wide range of products from all the best brands. Did you know that the Sydney Derby Skates website is up to date with stock levels and will only let you buy something if it's actually in stock? We pride ourselves on having awesome customer service and very quick delivery. Usually items are sent the very same day you place your order.
Easy to maintain. Our high-end bearings are self-healing, and all of our bearings are easy to maintain.
The Sydney Dogs and Cats Home takes in over 4,000 homeless animals every year. The job of finding new owners can take up to several months, and upgrades to the pet enclosures are urgently needed. You can help by making a tax-deductible donation or adopting a pet yourself. Go to sydneydogsandcatshome.org to find out more and help give these animals what they need most, a loving home. This ad is sponsored in part by IAMS Pet Food.
Easy to clean. Our complete maintenance packages have everything you need to keep your bearings clean and keep you rolling. Better Bearings is value for money. All our bearings have an ABEX 7 rating or over, so you buy quality and you don't have to pay a fortune for it. At Better Bearings, we're all about better service. We know what we're talking about. If you've got problems, give us a call. Better Bearings are reliable and long-lasting. Spend less time mucking around with your gear and more time on the track. betterbearings.com.au.
Hi, I'm Susie from Sydney Derby Skates. We stock a wide range of products from all the best brands. Did you know that the Sydney Derby Skates website is up to date with stock levels and will only let you buy something if it's actually in stock? We pride ourselves on having awesome customer service and very quick delivery. Usually items are sent the very same day you place your order.
Easy to maintain. Our high-end bearings are self-healing, and all of our bearings are easy to maintain.
The Sydney Dogs and Cats Home takes in over 4,000 homeless animals every year. The job of finding new owners can take up to several months, and upgrades to the pet enclosures are urgently needed. You can help by making a tax-deductible donation or adopting a pet yourself. Go to sydneydogsandcatshome.org to find out more and help give these animals what they need most, a loving home. This ad is sponsored in part by IAMS Pet Food.
Easy to clean. Our complete maintenance packages have everything you need to keep your bearings clean and keep you rolling. Better Bearings is value for money. All our bearings have an ABEX 7 rating or over, so you buy quality and you don't have to pay a fortune for it. At Better Bearings, we're all about better service. We know what we're talking about. If you've got problems, give us a call. Better Bearings are reliable and long-lasting. Spend less time mucking around with your gear and more time on the track. betterbearings.com.au.
Hi, I'm Susie from Sydney Derby Skates. We stock a wide range of products from all the best brands. Did you know that the Sydney Derby Skates website is up to date with stock levels and will only let you buy something if it's actually in stock? We pride ourselves on having awesome customer service and very quick delivery. Usually items are sent the very same day you place your order.
Easy to maintain. Our high-end bearings are self-healing, and all of our bearings are easy to maintain.
The Sydney Dogs and Cats Home takes in over 4,000 homeless animals every year. The job of finding new owners can take up to several months, and upgrades to the pet enclosures are urgently needed. You can help by making a tax-deductible donation or adopting a pet yourself. Go to sydneydogsandcatshome.org to find out more and help give these animals what they need most, a loving home. This ad is sponsored in part by IAMS Pet Food.
Easy to clean. Our complete maintenance packages have everything you need to keep your bearings clean and keep you rolling. Better Bearings is value for money. All our bearings have an ABEX 7 rating or over, so you buy quality and you don't have to pay a fortune for it. At Better Bearings, we're all about better service. We know what we're talking about. If you've got problems, give us a call. Better Bearings are reliable and long-lasting. Spend less time with the